We are August 5th. 5th, I just went to the dentist, so if I'm speaking weird, it's because of that. This part is a little bit dumb. But this is the part 4 of the Relapse series, and I think that will be the last episode because I am back in the real world. I came out of the rehab June 30th. I did pretty much meetings every day except 2, and because I'm doing 90 meetings in 90 days, and by meetings I mean the 12-step meetings like NA, AA. Yeah, so I'm gonna do like one of the Saturdays I'll do a double because the 90 meetings in 90 days is one of the best ways I believe to really, when you get out of rehab, to keep the rehab going. Because you go, it's like if you had a problem like me with drugs and alcohol, whatever, you would drink or use drugs every day. So what excuse you have to not do a meeting every day and not do a recovery every day? So that's how I'm thinking. So yeah, I mean everything was going great, and then within the last week, like, you know, life on life terms, hit pretty hard, but you know, at least I didn't use, you know, and I will never rely, at least not for today. And I say that because it's a daily program. You don't think about the future, you think about today. I will not rely on anything exterior to make me feel good. I will deal with the shit. I will sit with the emotion and do all that kind of of stuff, you know. And sometimes you don't want to do that. You don't want to do that. But thank God I did the 90 meetings in 90 days, because one of my worst triggers, happened within the last week, and in the past I would always like fuck off and just like lose my shit unless I'm prepping. But that's what happened after the Olympia. There was no prep anymore and I fucked up. But now there's no prep. I got really triggered. I stayed clean, came to the gym, did my meetings, you know, and dealt with the emotion, talked with my friends and my sponsor Aaron, and just surrounded myself with the best people, the best gym, you know, like the best videographer. So yeah, I'm here today. I mean, sometimes like shit gets fucked up. Like shit hits the fan, and like you just gotta keep going with the momentum that you built. But you need to have a momentum built. If you're just at home already miserable and something really bad happens, I mean, what else are you gonna do? But if you have like the support system, your routine, the training, your recovery program, all that like going for like weeks and days and months, if something really bad happens, you know what to do because you've been doing it for like the last X amount of time, right? So that's what happened with me. I survived, and I mean for people who are normies or normal, bad happens and they know how to deal with it and they don't rely on other shit. But for me, like shit like that is like it's a life or death situation. So my brain is sometimes my worst enemy. So somebody's calling me. So that's why maybe for some of you guys like, oh wow, he's just like going through some shit, and it's like, you know, no, for me it's like if you're an addict or an alcoholic and you're in recovery, or you're whatever your mental health issues are, like maybe like suicidal, depressed, or self-harming, whatever, like, you know what I mean, like shit got really bad and I still move forward. So if I can do it, I mean anybody can do it, trust me. But you gotta be willing to seek help when you know, when you're struggling. You gotta put your ego aside, and you gotta use like I believe like a higher power. And I've never prayed so much in the last week than you know, than ever before. But so that's a little update for you. But you know what? I think it's good to end the last episode of this series in the gym, doing what I love, and you know, because now I'm going back into it. And you know, Big Mike, by the way, doesn't like the word "come back" anymore. He says like, "Stop saying you're coming back. Like, stop saying you're coming back. You're gonna come back. Because you say that you're on a journey to greatness." I'm like, all right, fine, fuck. Because I was thinking about that, like, what is my third comeback? Is like, I don't want this to be a pattern. So I gotta break the pattern. I'm not saying I'm coming back anymore. I'm just here. I'm here and I'm Antoine. I'm doing arms today. I think when you do a bicep after a bicep tear, it's good to use like machines with two hands, because one hand, this hand right now is going to help compensate for the other one, so that's good like that. But it's also good to do one-handed stuff, so you give this one full attention too, so you don't, you know, make it left out. But by working the right bicep a lot and training everything else in the body, it kind of like tells your body to keep as much mass as possible. So I didn't stop training. Even in rehab, I was doing a little bit of stuff, but it wasn't enough to grow or like improve, but it was enough to move around. I tell my body, like, look, you still need to be jacked. You still need to be jacked because you're moving shit around. If I would have done nothing, I would have become a picket. And you can tell this one's fuller, look. A bit fuller, kind of pushing forward. This one a little bit left. A bit smaller, yeah.
Small.
I think I've been clean and sober for 68 days. Let's check out my phone real quick. I got a nap. It's called like sober time or something. Oh, 69 days, 69. That's funny, right? Yeah, so 69 days clean. And my surgery was like 3 days before that. So that's cool. Is it good?
Oh, it's good.
The thing with the injuries like that is that you really try to improve your mind-muscle connection, right? So you try to make the movement the most effective with the least amount of weight, because you don't have a choice to do that. Super French. Machine à presse française super. Une super machine à presse française. Right? That's supplements. Let's go. Come on, pump it up. Pump it up, don't hurt yourself.
What?
Let's go, let's go. Keep going. No, go ahead, pull. Let's go.
Gotta turn. Ready?
Getting out of here. So I got this hydro gun. I had these types of guns before, right? But these guys reached out and I tried it. It's so much better. It's not noisy. You hear it?
Can't even hear it.
No, that's what I mean. For my bicep, it's pretty good. Increases blood flow. Because I have, you know, with the scars, it's scar tissue. So I kind of do it on it. Yeah, it's pretty good. Silent but very effective, and ninjas are good at killing, so they were very effective. This one is more like a, this one is very targeted. So, whoa, yeah, this is like very like pressure point almost. And this one, because it's a flat, it's like dispersed is more around the area, so it's more for like I guess general blood flow. I'm not sure. Usually like tightness is what trace injury, like lack of flexibility and tightness, but this is good, yeah. If you want to get that for yourself, just go in the link in the description there, and actually if you use my code AV50, you save $50 on it. So there's that. Huh.
There you go.
So the cool thing with the Prime machines is that you can change the tension at the different range of motion. So this is a vulnerable point for the bicep. And I gotta be careful with my bicep. This is a safe point, so I'm putting more weight there. So end range of the bicep, the movement is this, right? So number 2, put it through like that. Then we can test it out. What? It's been like, it's been 70 days. It's been 70 days. You don't think I should do it? Yeah, it feels great. I'm gonna decrease the weight now. It's making me paranoid.
What was Mike saying?
He says it's too much. He was like, you're asking for it. I'm not asking for it. The thing is, like, I can like See that? There's no worries there. Jesus. It's freaking me out. Shit, my intro workout. I'm good now. Good enough for today for arms. A little bit of arms. The 3 exercise. 3%. Good enough for this one. I think I have somewhat of a pump. That's it for the relapse series. This relapse is a thing of the past now. I was waiting for the moment that I would be tested coming out, and I did. And I survived the test. It was so crazy that when the thing happened and I was at Doran's house, that's crazy to do that. And I'm about to step out the door. It's like midnight. About to step out the door. I get a text from someone that I blocked from a relapse. I was like, hey man, like, you want to hang out, whatever, you know? I was like, I knew right there and then, if I chose that, it'd be over once again. But it was so like out of the blue, like really? My worst day. The guy that I blocked with another number texted me. On a party. Yeah. It was a test. But I was like, really, devil? Really, devil? It was so ridiculous. But that was like because I was so hurt and like and suffering and emotional, like on the lower frequencies. Shit, slide it in. Shit from that frequency, slid in. And I was like, fuck. But I told Doran was there. I told Doran, like, give me that shit. I put the number right away. It's not because I hate the person. It's just because it's like it's not my life anymore. And no, it's nothing against that person at all. But when you're in recovery, you gotta cut ties with everything, if not almost everything related to your using days. So I survived. And I'm sure many more challenges will come to me in my life. But one thing for sure, the solution can never be picking up drugs or alcohol or anything else external for that matter. It's like, let's say there's a wall, like there's a problem here. So what's the shortest way, the most the most effective way to finish that problem, to accomplish that problem, to like overcome that problem? Is it going around beating around the bush? No, you fucking run through the fucking bush. So if there's a challenge there, you don't fucking beat around the bush. You go right through it. You don't avoid it. I did that. And I'll end it with this one simple, logical thing, especially for an addict, for anybody actually. If you have a problem, and then you go to use drugs, now you've got two problems. All right? Subscribe, comment below if you have any questions about recovery. My next videos will be about that and for you guys with recovery. Press the like button and make sure you do the right choice today. Thank you.